Hey guys, this is Chantel Harris, your therapist, and I'm here to do our lesson today, which is going to be on behavior activation. So, as you know, working with me, we've been working through the CBT process. The CB process, we have like a cognitive triangle. We call it the cognitive triangle. Okay, at the top is our thoughts. That's how we process, interpret situations and things like that. At one side, we have our feelings, and that's identifying like our moods and going from those primary emotions, which are the basic, to like those secondary emotions, which are underlying the primary emotions. And then we have behavior. So that's the third part of this cognitive triangle. Okay. So that's what we're going to focus on today, behavior activation. Okay. And the reason why I want us to focus on this today is because the holidays can bring about a lot of stress, depression, different things that come up depending on our situations. There's a lot of financial stress. There's a lot of emotional stress. If you have parents or family member or friends that's passed away, it's bringing up some emotions in you, and that can trigger depression in some of us. Okay, so what I want to do, we're going to talk about behavior activation and how to push past those negative emotions and get ourselves active and doing the things that make us feel good. All right, so with behavior activation, let me pull something up so you guys can see it. I'm going to share the screen. With behavior activation, if you were to not get treatment, and I really hope that you can see this, if you were to not get treatment, okay, you'll continue to have negative feelings, negative emotions, and continue to avoid situations. And basically what that causes is more depression. Your depression will worsen. If you have depression and you use some of these techniques of behavior activation, you will replace those negative avoidant behaviors with more positive replacement behaviors, and then you'll see that the depression will eventually subside. So that's like the basis of behavior activation. Okay. All right. So let me stop sharing so I can make sure that you guys can see me. So what behavior activation is basically combating your anxiety and your depression. When you have anxiety and depression, it's basically coming from the part of our brain that wants to protect us. So it's like a mechanism to protect us from something. But what it does is it makes us isolate, and it makes us avoid certain situations, places, things, and people. And then when we do that, it keeps us in that downward spiral where we're not, in a good place, if that makes sense. Okay. So when we do behavior activation, it's basically helping us to get motivated to do the opposite of like going down that downward spiral, and we are re-engaging in our routines. Okay. We might not feel like it, we might not want to, but it's something we do in order to kind of help regulate our mood. Okay. So we remind our brains that we're safe and it's okay to kind of do these things. That's the basis of behavior activation. All right. So and there's steps to it. But what I want to show you first is I want to show you something, okay? All right, so over here, I'm going to share my screen again. And over here, you should see something that says positive activities for behavior activation. So what this is saying is they want you to create a list of activities that you find rewarding. So think about stuff that maybe you don't enjoy it now, but something that you used to enjoy. Going for a walk, going skating, hanging out with a friend, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? And they want you to like list what it is. So list whatever the activity is that you used to like doing, or maybe you still like doing, but you just haven't gotten around to doing it. And then they want you to rate how easy it is, or how rewarding it is for you to do it. So the ease level will be on a scale from 1 to 10. So 10 is like, let me see, 1 being difficult or not at all rewarding, 10 being easy and rewarding. Okay, so 10 is the best answer. So the higher the number, the better. So like if you like going for a walk and you say, oh yeah, that's really easy for me to do, yes, 9 for me. Or if you like going for a walk, how rewarding is it for you? It's about a 6. So I want you to rate the things that you like. So you got to get back into the mindset, reflect, which is step 1 in this process. Reflect on what you can do or what you have been doing in the recent past, and how it affects you. You know what I'm saying? So when you notice that you're not doing the things that you enjoy, you could be like, what brings me joy? What's some of the things I used to do that could bring me joy? And just start listing them. List the stuff that used to make you happy or that could make you happy, and then rate how easy it is to do that thing, and then how rewarding it is. 10 is the best. 10, the higher the number, the better. So do 1 through 10. Okay. So that's the first step. Okay. The second step is you have to actually identify which activities that you're going to do. So you have your list that you made, and if you have issues making the list, I'm going to send you a list that shows you activities that you could do. Okay, so on this activity list, it says writing in a journal, watching the sunset, go rock climbing, draw or paint, cook a meal, go to play, go to a concert, visit a friend, start a blog, practice a dance, read a book, take photos, do yoga, weightlifting, go out for coffee, go stargazing, go to the beach, play a sport, go to the library, visit neighbors, call a friend, volunteer, explore somewhere new, rearrange a room, visit a museum. You can knit, write a poem, hike on a nature trail, watch a movie, go swimming, do a puzzle, play an instrument, work in a garden, listen to a podcast, bake a dessert, visit a tourist attraction, play a board game, make origami, go for a bike ride, visit a park, discover new music, care for a pet. It's like the list goes on. So these are some things that you can do. Write a letter, try a new food, have a picnic, play cards, go for a walk, meditate. So it just got to give you a idea of some stuff you could do if you couldn't think of nothing when you reflected on what could I do. So these are some activities that you can do. So kind of off this, you go back to your the list that you're trying to rate for yourself. Okay. All right. So the next step, once you identify the activities, is scheduling time to do the activity. So that's the next steps. These are very simple steps. You schedule time to actually do the activity. So that means, like, this is a weekly schedule for a behavior activation plan example, and I'll send this to you too if you need it, but you just write it in a notebook or whatever. So you create a schedule of activities that will lead you to having more positive experiences in your day. If you're feeling depressed or unmotivated, it might be difficult to complete large or complex tasks. In this case, you start with simple goals and work your way up to more challenging activities. So example they got for under day, let's say how Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday listed for the days. And in the morning, you'll say, I wake up at 8 a.m. and I eat a full breakfast. The afternoon, I'll go for a 15-minute walk. In the evening, I'll call a friend and practice the guitar. So just adding little things. And the reason why it's like this, because I know you guys are on break and you don't want to get stuck in your rut. And sometimes we get too focused on like our cell phone or social media, but we need to get out of our electronics phase and out of our minds and actually do something physical. So behavior activation plan means we want to change our behavior. So if you're normally on your phone doing the social media stuff, let's not do that. Let's do something outdoor. Let's go ground yourself, go for a walk, get some fresh air, go to a park, go over a friend's house and visit instead of FaceTiming. You know what I'm saying? So doing something to get you out of your rut, to kind of get your, blood pumping and your hormones jumping, like, do something different. So that's what this is. So this is what I want you guys to work on. This is your lesson for the week. And I want you to text me or call me and tell me the activities that you find fun or something that would make you feel happy. Give me at least 3 of them. And then I want you to give me one day, like pick a day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Give me like morning, afternoon, and evening, what you're going to do. Give me like 1 or 2 things, like wake up at 8 and I'm going to go get some breakfast, or in the afternoon, I'm gonna go for a walk or fly a kite. In the evening, I'm gonna call a friend, and then maybe I can I can like get on my social media then. You know what I'm saying? But I needed to be some like different like activities you're doing 3 times a day. So I'm gonna start that way. So let me know what it is, okay? And I'll talk to you soon. All right, bye.